Zoo Crew, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Cassandra. Today we're going through and organizing my fridge. I do once a month grocery shopping, so it's important for me to keep my fridge organized so I'm rotating through food evenly. I'm not opening packages that I already have opened, and it just really helps prevent food waste, especially when it comes to leftovers. So we're gonna go ahead, clean out my fridge, give it an organization. The reason we're doing this is because we just bought a new fridge, and I bought some fridge liners off of Amazon. I will link them down below. They were pretty affordable. They came in a bunch of different colors. I went with just white because I'm boring. But they had a bunch of fun colors if that's something you are interested in. Come along, hang out with me for a little bit and figure out just some kind of easy tips that we do to help prevent food waste and keep our fridge somewhat organized. I'm saying livable organized. I'm not saying container store, Pinterest organized, or TikTok organized, where everybody just fills out their containers with fruit pouches and yogurt pouches and the sodas look beautiful in the fridge. That's not it. I have a really boring fridge. So let's hop in and you can enjoy my boring fridge with me. This is my fridge heading into this project. I feel like it looks pretty typical. It's also mid-month, early mid-month. Today's the 11th. So I'm 2 weeks in, there we go, for the month. So this is really pretty full for me, my refrigerator. I have a lot of leftovers in here, a lot of Tupperware things I want to go through, and we're basically just going to take everything out, put in some liners that I bought, that I'll show you guys in a second, and re-put everything back in here. This is not like a Pinterest fridge or one of those videos where I spent $300 at the container store and we're gonna stock the fridge all beautiful. While those videos are very nice, that's just not my reality. I have 3 kids, 6 and under, and they have free range of the fridge. We have lots of snacks in here for them, and I'm basically just trying to protect this fridge because we just bought it. It was an investment, and I just want to keep it nice. So I'm going to show you guys these liners, and let's just give the fridge a good wipe down and put in these liners. These are the liners I bought. I bought them off of Amazon. I'm pretty sure these were like somewhere between $12 and $14. You get 14 of these. These were somewhere between $12 and $14. You get 14 of these liners for your fridge. I'm planning on putting these in the door of my fridge as well. They do come in these big sheets, so if you have like a typical fridge, not a French door one that's side by side, these will fit in your fridge as well. I have one of those in my garage, and I'm thinking I'm gonna have enough liners to do the fridge in my kitchen and the fridge in my garage, which makes me very excited because the one in my garage, that one gets beat up a whole lot worse than the one in here. I'm really excited that they come in these big sheets and you can trim them to your size. I'm hoping that these will be really nice. So it has the bubbles on the bottom. It's smooth on one side. You put the smooth side down in the fridge, and then this just helps it so things don't slip and slide, I guess. That's what it's saying here. Smooth surface down in fridge. Polka dot surface up with food to ensure best anti-skid effect. Easy enough, so let's get started, shall we? I think I'm going to start with everything on the inside first, get all this stuff out. I also want to put those mats on the inside of my drawers too, because we hold a lot of fruit in there, and every once in a while you get a bad one on the bottom and it kind of, you know, gets soft and mushy. So I'm hoping to get mats in everywhere if possible in this fridge, even on the door here for when condiments leak or kids put back like jars of jam or something and there's stuff on the bottom. So that's the game plan. Let's just get going. I took everything out of the fridge. I also took the liners off the door here. I don't even know what you would call these things off, and I'm gonna measure these without my fridge door open, so I'm not wasting a ton of like energy while my fridge door is open. But I have this liner. What I'm gonna do is just measure one of these shelves here, and I'm gonna cut it 1, 2, 3, 4 times because they're all the same size.
Been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays. Way back a year ago, I've changed for the better this time.
I got ahead of myself a little bit with the liners. I definitely thought I was gonna have plenty. Turns out should have ordered 2. I did get this shelf, pretty much all my shelves done. I did have to use like some little scrap pieces. I just wanted to get them lined. That's the only part that I was really concerned about. I don't care if it's not completely perfect. I'm gonna have food in here anyways, holding these things in place, so I'm not super worried about it. I was even able to do 2 of my drawers down here. The only thing that I didn't get done was this bottom drawer, and I wanted to be able to have some to do in the drawer of the fridge where all your condiments go, but that's okay. I'm pretty happy with this.
I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things.
This is a look at all the fruit we have left about halfway through the month. We still got some pears. They're not looking too great, so those might be chicken feed here in a little bit if the kids don't go through them fast enough. A ton of oranges, and I have 1 3-pound bag of apples left. If you saw my grocery haul at the beginning of the month, I bought 9 pounds of apples and 6 pounds of apples and 9 pounds of oranges, so that's what we have left sitting at the middle of the month. Final product, things are put back in place and it feels really good. This project, I'm just happy that I got done. It's something that I've been wanting to do. We've only had the fridge for a couple of weeks, but it took a couple of weeks for these liners to come in. So that was one negative. It did take a minute for me to get the liners because I actually ordered the liners before we even actually picked up the fridge. But how we typically organize our fridge to help prevent food waste, leftovers are always front and center. We have a rule that all leftovers go on the top shelf of the fridge right in the front. That way they're seen. We know we have them, especially if I'm going to make dinner and I realize that we have leftover corn from last night. I'm not going to make another vegetable. I'm just going to pull out the corn. We'll finish that off. So that's how we do things. Yeast always sits in the front because I go through so much yeast. Yogurts, we always make sure that the yogurts that are opened stay in the front and ones that are sealed are in the back. That way we don't have 2 yogurts that are open at the same time. I have a lot of eggs going on right now because my chickens started laying again right after I bought some eggs, so we'll see what happens with those. Meat that I'm thawing. The bottom drawer is always the kids' fruit drawer. How we do snacks is we rely heavily on a lot of fruits and vegetables, and then homemade snacks. We don't do a lot of store-bought snacks, but the kids know that they can have anything out of these 2 drawers at any time. So we do carrots all the time, baby carrots and sticks. I'll peel these and cut them into sticks. The kids really like that. And of course the pears, oranges, apples are in the bottom, and then we also do like bell peppers. I have some zucchini that I thawed. I'm doing a lot of baking with that recently, and cheese. This is usually full of cheese and lunch meat, but I don't have any lunch meat in here right now. All of our jams, some ice cream stuff, and then just condiment. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. I'll link down below a couple of videos if you're new and you feel like watching some more, and I'll catch you guys in another one. Bye.
As they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays. Wait.